Members of the executive enjoy several benefits on top of their salaries. These include VIP protection services and travel allowances. In addition, they reside in ministerial houses both in Pretoria and in Cape Town at an estimated cost of more than 900 million rand. In May this year, President Cyril Ramaphosa approved a 2.5% salary increase for all public office bearers, including members of the executive. But ActionSA MP Alan Beasley has criticized this expenditure.
ActionSA, we think the extra 240 million to pay for the bloated cabinet is totally unacceptable. In fact, we actually say it's scandalous. You know, in our country, we got children going to bed hungry, we've got police without police vehicles, we've got schools with pit latrine toilets, and we can spend such a large amount on a bloated cabinet. It's just totally unacceptable. And all these new ministers and deputy ministers that have been accommodated in this bloated cabinet, they should hang their heads in shame. It's a total disgrace. As ActionSA, we are of the view that the cabinet should be maximum 20 in size with no deputies.
The increase in the size of the cabinet has always been criticized as being too bloated. Some of the political parties believe there is a need for the executive to be reduced.
As the African Transformation Movement, we are of the view that the bloated cabinet, now comprising of 77 ministers and deputies, is a clear example of mismanagement and excessive spending. We cannot and should not, as South Africans, accept that over R1 billion will be spent on ministers and deputies alone over the next 5 years, especially when so many basic services are still not being carried out properly. Hence, it is time for the president to seriously consider a reasonable reduction in the size of the cabinet to ensure that taxpayers' money is spent more efficiently.
The ACDP also weighed in saying the costs need to be kept.
He appreciates that a number of political parties had to be accommodated in the GNU. We are concerned about the 240 million rand cost of all the ministers and their deputies. Government is facing severe financial constraints which have resulted in budget cuts across all departments, severely impacting our teachers, policemen, healthcare workers, soldiers and all other public servants. It is clear that the country cannot afford such a bloated cabinet with its related costs. The ACDP believes that government departments should be restructured to ensure efficiency and better service delivery. This will also reduce the number of ministers and deputy ministers and will save costs significantly.
National Treasury has declined to comment and referred media queries to the Office of the President. Abongwe Kobokana, SABC News at Parliament.